Hey guys.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome to another episode. Thank you for tuning in, Gossipville Podcast. We have some great juicy gossip for you. We have another couple from the new series, 90 Day Fiancé Last Resort. First impressions before we hit the clips, Jay. What do you think so far?
Well, this is pretty explosive. I knew that the two of them were having a little trouble, but I didn't know it was that, any big issue that they were ended up on this show. I mean, especially they have two young kids. I mean, that's the other bad thing.
Of course, that was kind of surprising.
Yeah.
So just to give you guys a background, we have Kalani and Anuelu from Samoa.
Yes.
These two fell in love on a long distance relationship, which is kind of, we're really used to that.
Yes.
So hence we could speak about the subject.
Yeah, but I think she was on vacation. I think this is what they call vacation romance, which is worse than a typical long distance relationship. This is where, the romance of the vacation carries you into a relationship that you think is your love, and then when reality hits, then some of the issues start coming into play.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
They're so cute together, though. However, we are learning some very, very surprising, juicy gossip. So let's just go ahead and
clips and see.
Yes, let's do it.
The hall pass.
A hall pass?
Yes.
I did take the hall pass.
You did?
Damn.
She took a hall pass.
So why did she get the hall pass? Let's give him a little background. So supposedly Anuelu cheated on her in Samoa.
Anuelu.
Multiple women supposedly, and even got a yeast infection from.
Oh my God. Okay, babe. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
From one of his bad acts.
Okay. TMI, please. Okay, so basically, right, we thought Anuelu was a good boy, and
so
he turned out to be a serial cheater.
Yep.
Poor Kalani. Oh my God, I feel so bad for her. And so basically,
To make up for the situation.
right?
Yep.
What did he say? What did he tell her?
You can have a hall pass.
You could have a hall pass, baby. Don't worry about it.
I would die. I mean, I can't envision myself giving you a hall pass, can I?
No, there is no way that will be occurring. I mean, hall passes are like 100% detrimental for a long standing relationship. If you want to endure that choice every single day for the rest of your life, there can't be any hall passes, babe.
Yeah, but hall passes is only used at school, not in a relationship. Come on.
Right.
Let's continue on with this hall pass segment.
Give me a hall pass, would you?
No. It's an upside down pineapple lose situation.
Even Big Ed.
Nobody ever wins. Somebody always gets hurt. Yeah, I would never be in an open relationship. Their story goes from bad to
Oh my God, that's another
worse.
That's another couple.
For
Yeah,
me,
for another time.
like,
Okay, let's see what he says.
It's really hard because I give her the permission to go kiss somebody.
Why is he crying?
When I say that, I have trust for her that she's not gonna do that.
Oh, so
I don't understand how someone can tell you can do something.
Pretty much.
And
Yeah.
you do it.
Pretty
and then
much.
they're
And then you get
upset.
sad.
You gave me a hall pass.
yeah,
I
and
took
that
it.
she took it.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, but he just, he in his mind thought she wouldn't take him up on it. That's what it came down
As a
to. That's why he's
therapist, I do not
crying.
believe the hall
Exactly,
pass is
so-
a good idea at all.
Right.
You're
Hall
fli-
passes are not a good idea at all. Like, how can you expect for me to not go out there after, right?
Yeah. Okay.
You've cheated on me several times, right? And I mean, this is where
Yeah, and there's a revenge factor now. She, you give her the hall pass. Now she's like, I'm gonna explore because
But there's no
I want to get back at you for what you did to me.
right, so there's no communication.
Yes.
First off, It's kind of childish, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, could you not have a serious conversation with your wife? Because they're married, right?
Yeah, they've been. I mean, I think they've when they came on. I think this is like 4 or 5 years into their marriage.
Yeah. So have a candid, loving conversation. But I mean, at that point, she's just livid.
Oh yeah,
You know
of
what I
course.
mean? She's just so hurt. I think this is a 50-50 responsibility. I feel that she has a responsibility to take ownership of her own happiness. I feel that many couples fall into this rabbit hole to where they feel that because they want to keep their kids in a united kind of circle,
Okay.
right?
Yeah, providing the typical
the typical two-parent dynamic. They fall into this rabbit hole, meaning I am willing to sacrifice myself for the sake of my children. And then it becomes a toxic relationship. It becomes toxic not only for the parents, but also for the children, right?
Well, from what I read, I mean, and from some of these segments of the two of them in the past, it started great, hot and heavy, and then as they matured in their relationship, and he moved over to U.S., it seems like they started deteriorating. Like
right.
It's kind of going downhill in a sense in regards to how they communicate, how they saw each other,
Right.
and it just got to this point where it seemed like they were just more arguing. Like
Yeah.
most relationships that are going.
Well, because there's a
demising
difference, right?
situation,
There's a
yeah.
difference when you are maintaining a long distance relationship. You are long
Yeah.
distance. Once you move in, once you start cohabitating, then you start noticing the differences not only in culture, you also start noticing differences in, like you said, family dynamics, even the gender roles, right?
Oh, yes,
Because she seems to be the alpha, not because she's wanted to be, but because he turned into such a serial cheater. And so he was in and out, I suppose. So she had to then adopt the dad role, the mom role for her two kids.
Well, also
so, I mean,
she-
how
she-
could he not
yeah.
pretend? Like, how could he expect for her to say, no, I'm not going to take the hall pass after he cheated on her, like, what? How many times before this?
But
right?
you got to think too. She's also in the alpha role too, because
Right.
she was the provider of the household too. Because he
From
he
the
came over.
get-go.
He can I don't think
Yeah.
he had a regular job that was adequate to support the family. So in
Exactly.
a sense, she feels beaten up too now. Remember, she's the one who's holding the household together. She was the one that had the home.
She's stressed out. She has no time for herself. It's between her and her sister,
And the
who
kids.
kindly always, and
Yeah.
obviously it's hard, right? So she was basically being a single mom as a wife.
Yes.
It's kind of messed up. So let's
see what else we got here.
Wounds, more pain, more suffering. It's a whole different element now that you've added to this list of problems they already have.
The counselor talking.
I was a virgin when I met him, and I was almost 29 years old. So I
makes
trusted him,
sense.
and I
Yeah.
loved him,
Oh, my
and I
God.
gave him literally everything.
Oh no, I'm gonna cry. Oh no.
So for him to just betray me and betray me and betray me and betray
That
me,
is so sad.
so for him to finally say, "Okay, betray me," then okay,
She did
I
it.
will.
Yeah, and it's kind of. I mean, in her
I
mind,
know
she
I'm
justified
not-
it.
And just the fact that he just sits there and he's just saying, I know I'm not perfect.
Yeah.
I know I've made mistakes. Okay, granted, he's young, right? He's like what? 27?
27, yeah. I
Okay,
mean,
fine.
it's
But
not
at
that
the end of the
young.
day,
Yeah.
pretty much what she's saying is that he was her first.
Yeah.
Her first love, her first everything. She had, his children.
Yes.
So, I mean, it's rough.
Yeah.
So just imagine no experience at all outside of him. And he has the audacity to say, hey, listen, if you want to go ahead and cheat on me, you could have it. You could go one day, just, take a hall pass. And I'm sure she had a whole bunch of friends, including her sister, saying, you go do it, girl.
Oh, jeez.
You go do it, girl.
I know.
We support you.
I'm kind of
You
scared
know what
of
I'm
you
saying?
now. Mia. I'm scared of you. Oh, no.
But I mean, at the end of the day, I could understand why she did it. I'm not understanding. And of course, was it wrong? That would be based on perception, right? Because this is a situation where, I mean, he kind of asked. he asked for it.
Yeah,
Right?
that's true. He did.
You know, he did.
Good person. I know I'm come from a little island. I
Oh
know
my
I'm
God.
not
Can you bring the
American.
violence,
Try
please?
Play
to
the victim.
Bring
understand. We
the
have a lot of
violence.
issue before these things happen.
I can't.
But if you have issues, then you try to fix the issues. You
That's
don't go
right.
cheat
I
because
know.
there are issues.
That's right,
I
Kalani.
know.
I tried. I was doing
Dile
everything
ahí.
that I could do.
Yeah.
I told you.
Oh my God. No. Don't cry,
I
girl.
told you that if you kept acting the way that you were acting, that we weren't going to be together. And I begged you. I
Look at that.
begged you to not
please.
do it. So now we're here.
That's right.
I know.
Azuelu.
I'm not saying we here because of you. I'm saying we here because of me.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's talk about this a
Yeah.
little bit.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I don't think 2 weeks is enough for this relationship to be repaired.
Well, I mean, it's
This is what I told you before,
Yeah.
and I'm just gonna vomit it
Yeah,
out right
vomit
now
it out. Good,
because
bring
I'm
it on.
kind of getting agitated, and I should potentially just stay in my Zen mode. But I'm not understanding how he is expecting for this relationship to be 100% reconciled in 2 weeks. If he's a serial cheater, this would be my recommendation for her. Leave his just leave him. This is what I would do,
yeah.
right?
Yeah. Okay, that's fair.
I would say, listen, I'm taking my 2 kids and I'm going to go about my life. Since you want to reconcile, let's just give it a year. You're single.
Yeah.
I'm single. Bada bing, bada boom. You pay your child support. You take care of your children. You figure out what you want in life because now I have to heal.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
now you need time to go out there and figure out exactly what you want because now I have to heal. And because you were my first, so now I'm going to take back my power and I'm going to go do me and you go do you. So in the span of 12 months, if you want to come back,
Yeah.
then we could figure out if we could start all over again. Because
I don't
at this
know.
point, it's about they would
I don't even know if they
probably
could
have to
start
start
over
the
again.
relationship from scratch because
Yeah, but-
acceptance, forgiveness,
I know.
it's a whole thing.
But me, I don't think they can start over again. I mean, at this point, there's too many.
Otherwise, there's no
distrust
repair.
and issues at this point. It might be just they might have hit the point of no return.
True.
So,
Kalani, if you ever get to hear this podcast, girl,
yeah.
take that advice.
Mia's
You're too
supporting you.
beautiful.
Yeah.
You got beautiful kids
Yeah.
to be just codependent on what? A hope?
Yeah. So everybody, provide your comments. Tell us what you think. Tell us what you think about this. And till next time.
All right,
we'll jump
guys.
in.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Kalani. Awesome.